for November. That was the date that was given to us.
Do you get the impression that maybe it was a big deal to forget court, Miss Green? Okay. Well, you haven't had your reading of your rights and charges since you failed to come to court when you were supposed to. So let's go over the charge. You've got a pretty big charge here. It's in count 1. You're accused of unlawful possession of the controlled substance methamphetamine. That is a level 5 drug felony. If you are to be convicted of that, depending on what your criminal history is, you could serve at least 10 months, up to 42 months in the Kansas Department of Corrections, which we commonly call prison. Okay, up to 42 months in prison. Is your hair more important than your prison sentence? Okay, because you seem like you're distracted with your hair, and I would expect you to be attuned to this prison sentence that you're looking at of 10 to 42 months. You're also looking at a potential fine up to $100,000 if convicted. In count 2, you're accused of unlawfully possessing drug paraphernalia in the form of a glass vial, hollow pens, syringes, rolling papers, and a glass smoking pipe, possessed with the intent to either contain, conceal, inject, ingest, inhale, or otherwise introduce a controlled substance into the human body. This is a Class B non-person misdemeanor, which means after you get through with your prison sentence, you could be ordered to come back to the Greenwood County Jail and serve another 6 months and pay another fine up to $1,000. So do you have any questions about what they're saying you did and what the possible penalties are that I've gone over with you?
No.
Do you intend to hire an attorney or apply for court appointed?
Applied for court appointed.
Do you work?
Not yet. I've been actively looking for a job though.
When did you start actively looking for a job?
When I got out of jail.
And when was that? September? August. It was August, wasn't it?
It was August 27th, I believe, or 28th.
Okay. And you went straight back to Alaska?
Yeah.
Are you living with someone there?
Yeah.
Who?
My mom.
I thought your bond, well, never mind. Okay. So your mom is supporting you. How old are you?
24.
What's the highest level of education you have?
Some college.
How much?
First semester.
Did you pay for that out of your own pocket?
I applied for the FAFSA grants.
So you got federal grants to go to college?
Yeah.
And then you dropped out after the first semester?
No, I'm still going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But you didn't start until you were 24?
I was 23 at the time.
And what are you studying?
I'm studying criminal justice.
Okay. All right, I will appoint an attorney. Missy, do you know who that will be?
No, I do not.
All right, you call back here Friday to my office to find out who your attorney is.
May I get the number, please?
Yes, Missy, can you give her the number to call, please? Call Friday, find out who your attorney is. Then call that attorney.
Okay.
For me, it's very annoying to appoint an attorney and then the person doesn't even have the ambition to call. So be sure and call the attorney and be ready to go for your next court date. And Missy, when is her court date?
November 18th at 1:30.
November 18th at 1:30. Be back here with your attorney. Now, we have to decide what to do about that warrant. I can make you turn yourself in there in Alaska, but I don't want to have to make the sheriff pay to go get you. Maybe they want to go there. It's a lovely place, I'm sure, this time of year. But Ms. Gillette, what's your thought on that? On the warrant?
If the warrant's lifted, I would like her to call court services each week so that we know where she is.
Do you have a position on whether it's lifted or not?
If it's, I'm fine being lifted if she calls court services every week.
Under Sheriff Cox, does your office take a position on what to do about that warrant?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
Okay,
I am fine with you and Miss Gillette lifting that warrant, but I would like to see a $50,000 OR bond where she turns herself into local law enforcement, and that way we know exactly where she is. Because I have information that she's actually in Pueblo, Colorado, not Alaska.
Pueblo?
Yes.
No.
who was the gentleman walking around behind you in the picture a while ago?
Oh, that's my friend.
Well, who is he?
His name's Dale.
Dale what?
Dale Whitman.
Dale Whitman, how do you spell that?
One second.
Well, just have him come on up here.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. Can you put your face in the camera, please?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that was on the video. I apologize for my appearance.
Okay. All right. Your name is Dale Whitman, is that right?
That is incorrect. It's AM.
AM. And how are you connected or related to this young lady?
I'm a friend, and I specifically met her friend, Aaron, who was involved in the same case.
Okay. And where do you live?
I live in Green Mountain Falls, Colorado.
And you're at home right now?
I am.
What's your address?
My address. Green Mountain Falls, Colorado, 80819.
All right. Thank you, sir. You said, what was the name of the town in Colorado again? Green Mountain?
Green Mountain Falls, very
Green
small
Mountain
town with a population of about approximately 2,000.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
When the
Well-
judge asks about her location, everything unravels. A friend appears on camera from Colorado, contradicting her story that she was in Alaska. The judge presses her, and the lie collapses instantly. The shift is dramatic. Credibility evaporates, and the judge pivots from leniency to mistrust. This turning point transforms what could have been a manageable bond issue into a full-blown crisis for the defendant.
Ma'am.
Welcome. Miss Green,
Yes.
you just lied to me. You said you weren't in Colorado. Well, what'd you say, Officer? New Mexico? But you told me you were in Alaska. Remember when this hearing started and you said you were in Alaska?
Oh,
Why'd you lie to me?
I
You realize you put me in a position where I can't trust anything you tell me now. So tell me why you lied. What was the point of that?
I just don't, because I forgot to tell the person I call into weekly that I decided to go back to Colorado before my court date. But I was thinking about, or my mom was gonna get me a plane ticket back to Alaska.
Your mom doesn't happen to be there, does she?
Huh?
Does your mom happen to be in the house with you there?
Oh, no. But I can give you her information and stuff.
No, I've got some information on that bond that you're costing her. Well, I was ready to set aside your warrant, but then you lied and said you were in Alaska, and I find out you're in Colorado. And Under Sheriff, did you say you had information that she'd been in New Mexico?
No, I said Colorado, Your Honor.
Okay.
Initially it was Pueblo.
Oh, okay. Pueblo is what I was thinking of, and that's not New Mexico. All right. Does that change anybody's recommendations since she flat lied?
I think the warrant should stand, Your Honor.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. We're gonna leave that warrant out for you. I'll leave your court date. You can still call back and find out who your attorney is, but if you're smart, you'll go down to your local sheriff and turn yourself in on your warrant.
Please, is there any way that you can just lift the warrant? I'm so
Well, I would have if you hadn't lied to me.
I'm so sorry.
But like I said, I can't believe anything you tell me now. I mean, you just sat there and looked at the camera and just flat lied.
The courtroom mood hardens as the judge weighs whether to lift the warrant. Her recent falsehood now overshadows every explanation she gives. The prosecutor and sheriff's office both lose confidence in her reliability, and the judge concludes that trust is broken. This is where the consequences of a single lie become irreversible. Her chance at release is gone, replaced with a stern reminder about honesty and responsibility.
Just flat lied.
I'm sorry. I'm just really been stressed out. My uncle, who was like my best friend, just passed away while I was in jail. That's why we were going out to Georgia, is because he passed away.
Where were you going?
To Savannah, Georgia.
Weren't you going the wrong direction from Kansas?
I don't believe so.
You were going to Savannah, Georgia, because your uncle just passed. You were in Kansas, and you ended up in Colorado. Is that right?
No, before I got arrested, I was going to Savannah, Georgia. I was just following the maps, like what the maps told me to go.
But you ended up in Colorado. Those are
No,
opposite directions.
my grandma and my aunt had passed away like a couple months before that. And so, like, it's been really hard.
And your mom's in what state right now?
She's in Palmer, Alaska.
And she came all the way to Kansas in September to post your cash bond? Is that right?
She was in Savannah, Georgia when I called her praying, like seeing her brother in the hospital, dealing with that, and then she came to Kansas to bail me out.
So she was in Savannah, Georgia, dealing with her brother on death's door, passing